Hey everybody, welcome back. You know, it's true. If you've seen any of my little video shorts, I actually kicked retinol to the side 3 months ago, and I've been using a bakuchiol-based product ever since, and my skin is looking so amazing. No more redness, dryness, no flakiness. I don't have to worry about my eyelids anymore, which is a big problem using tretinoin on my skin. Although the benefits of it are amazing if you can tolerate it. And I have been using it for many, many years, and it's obvious that it has done a great job for me. But to be able to apply something that's all natural, that doesn't cause any of those issues, and yet gives you the same benefits as tretinoin or retinoic acid is just a great step forward in holistic skincare approaches, which is why this product here is now a part of my daily routine, morning and night. First row deep renewal serum, and don't worry if you missed that review and demonstration and all of the information on why bakuchiol may be a better choice for many of us. Stay tuned because we're going to dive right into that video where I talk all about that. If you're in your late 30s, 40s, 50s, or 60s like me, and you're dealing with the onset of the signs of aging, I have some really interesting news for you today. There have been some recent clinical studies about an ingredient, an all-natural one. I've talked a ton about it here on the channel, and it replaces something that has been the gold standard for the last 30 years, yes, 30 years in skincare when it comes to the main ingredient to help reverse the signs of skin aging, build back collagen, and strengthen elastin fibers in the skin, keeping the skin of people in their 30s and 40s looking younger, and helping to reverse the signs of skin aging in people who are 50s and 60s like me. But before we jump into what this is all about, if you happen to be new to my channel and not familiar with me, I'm Chris Gibson, the skincare expert. Been in skincare 38 years, helping folks like you find skincare that's actually going to work for them, give you your best skin ever without breaking the bank or doing you more harm than good. So if that's the kind of content you've been looking for here on YouTube from someone who's been walking this talk a long time, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. And I'm even sharing some personal experience from my own skincare routine that I do every evening to help explain why I made a major change in one product that I've been using for so long. And that ingredient has been a retinoic acid, retinol, known as over-the-counter, but my version of it that I've been using has actually been prescription strength tretinoin. All of these convert into retinoic acid when applied topically to the skin and truly can deliver some amazing results. The problem with retinoic acid is that it actually breaks the skin's barrier. It aggravates cells into a sort of healing mode. And while it does many great things like speed up cellular turnover to get the old dead skin off, help improve skin's texture and thickness, it does, through that trauma that it creates, strengthen elastin fibers and encourage collagen production. All of that delivering some really astounding results. That's why I used it myself for so long. However, there are drawbacks and risks to using retinoic acid, and that comes in the form of skin having to acclimate to that breakdown process of those products on your skin. Not everybody, in fact, a fair majority of people do not tolerate high-strength tretinoin because of that very thing. It can cause irritation, redness, dryness, flakiness, and it can take literally months to acclimate to it. So you have to start very low dose and work your way up. And in the case of my skin, God forbid you get it on your eyelids like I have in the past. That's not a fun experience of peely, dry eyelid skin either. It also becomes a problem when you want to apply it to other areas like the neck and the upper chest, because those areas of skin are thinner, have less oil glands and moisture-producing glands, which means dryness can be, excessive dryness and irritation, a big problem on the neck. I actually cannot use tretinoin on my neck at all at any strength. And for your skin or my skin to get the amazing benefits that that product could render just doesn't work at the strength you need on those areas of the body. But the news isn't all bad, and I'm going to talk about why I've thrown away my tretinoin and I started using an all-natural ingredient in a formulation that actually works for my neck, my face, my chest, in fact, anywhere I want to apply it. And as I said, clinically proven, but also user proven, because I and other people have been using it with a great amount of success. And for me, specifically for the last 6 months. And that ingredient we've been talking about a whole lot is bakuchiol, a plant extract that's able to deliver those same results without all that risk of irritation. And you know it would have to deliver some amazing results for me to throw away my prescription tretinoin in the place of a bakuchiol-based formula. But then I ran into a problem finding a bakuchiol formula where the strength of the ingredient was enough to really provide great results and not watered down or diluted down with fillers. And the other reason, besides the visible benefits that you get through using bakuchiol that are like retinols except faster, there is no damage done to your skin barrier, there is no trauma done to your skin cells, and your body doesn't even have to shift into healing mode to get that elastin and collagen bounce back. And I'm living proof. And of course, as I said, I've been using this formulation here long enough to judge the results for myself, and other people who are trying it are seeing the same thing. This product, called First Row Deep Renewal Serum, is now a part of my nighttime skincare routine. I am going to be putting an updated video out on both my morning and evening routines and what I do for myself to keep my skin looking great. And as I've said for years and years, a retinol, a must-have in that nighttime routine, now replaced with bakuchiol. And this formulation, I really love it because it has some other ingredients that help boost the effectiveness while hydrating the skin at a deeper level, like evening primrose, rosehip, and jojoba oil, making this a rich serum that can do amazing things for the skin. You just apply a few drops to your fingertips, and you can apply this anywhere on the skin you are fighting the signs of aging. The face, the neck, patting it in across the face. I always make sure I get my earlobes because those age quickly on all of us as we get into our 50s and 60s. Good for the neck, the upper chest, the backs of the hands and arms. Super light, non-greasy, and absorbs completely. A product that your skin knows how to use without creating damage, redness, irritation, dryness, flakiness. There is no acclimation period. And it also avoids one of the other big negatives when it comes to retinoic acid is that it breaks down in sunlight, so you can only use it in the evening. You can't use it any other time. That's not the case with a bakuchiol formula such as this. A wonderful all-natural formulation that I'm using myself to help keep my skin looking good as I move through these 60s that I'm in. And if it's something you want to check out, of course, I'm going to put a link down below in the video description box where you can do that. And as I always say on here, if you decide to use something that I've reviewed or even recommended in a video, please come back and let us know how it works for you in the comments below the video, because it helps all of us make really good skincare decisions. And for even more ways to roll back the clock on skin and body aging, please be sure and check out this video that I picked out for you next. And as always, much appreciated that you watch the videos that I put out and support my work. I really, really, really appreciate it. Stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you over on that next video.